Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to hit chest yet again. With progressive overload, that means we are doing 170 on incline. So we got it for 8, and then I think we got it for 7 and failed on 8. I think we got it for 6 or 7 after that. So we're going to attempt that again. We had pretty good rest this weekend, so it should be good. We also did hit legs this week. I didn't record because it was the first week back hitting legs. And I'll record it next time for you guys to bring you along. The reason we're hitting legs, and I think I talked about it before, is to just make the quads appear bigger in your shorts when you're on stage. It makes your waist look a little bit smaller. Plus, overall, I've just been skipping them for way too long now. Like, I haven't hit them in literally like a couple years. I've only hit them really during that first year of like serious training, with consistent training, I mean. Because obviously I've trained for many years, but it was never consistent. It was off and on, or learning how to go to the gym properly, right? I would say that I wasn't officially lifting properly until 2020 or 2021. So it's been like 4 or 5 years. Granted, a year and a half of that was kind of off due to work and travel. So I would say overall about 3.5 years. So for the first year and a half, building my actual physique, and really truly getting in the best shape I ever got in, taking the diet seriously, being consistent, and then staying on a program, I was hitting legs. But since then, haven't hit legs. I changed the program to focus more on my shoulders, and I think it's definitely paid off for sure. But I definitely got to start prioritizing the legs, and I think I'll do this until about the new year, and then once the new year rolls in, I think I'll stop hitting legs again, and I'll probably start prioritizing my back. So I got like 6-7 months to like focus on it as we approach the show date in the summer. So that's kind of the plan. But anyway, just wanted to bring you guys along today for the chest, because I always do. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day. You guys know I love to hit chest when the sun's out, man. Beautiful day for chest day. And we're going to go in there. We're going to lift heavy as fuck. I'm going to make a coffee with some creatine. You guys can't see what's on the TV, but I'm actually watching the new Trend Twins video titled We're in Our Prime. It's their most recent video as of me recording this. I'm pretty sure it's about them opening their own gym or whatever. So I'm going to check that out. It should be good. I'm going to make some coffee and have our creatine, some electrolytes. And I've actually changed the diet up a little bit, so not really going to be having any carbs before I go, which honestly might sound like an L move, but it's just going to be for today. It's only today I'm not doing it. And the reason why is because the diet before was about a cup of oats, like 3 protein shakes a day, and basically like chicken and rice, or chicken and chow mein noodles, or ground chicken fried rice, or something like that. Since then, we've kind of scrapped that. Been having trouble locking in recently when it comes to the diet. Was way worse before I went on vacation, but since vacation I've been pretty dialed, but still not as dialed as I'd like. So we're going back to bare bones. We're just gonna do chicken and rice every day, keep it so simple. And then instead of 3 protein shakes, I'm gonna have 2 protein shakes, but then I'm gonna have a can of tuna with each protein. So 1 can of tuna basically just makes up for not having a 3rd protein shake. But that extra can of tuna is just an extra 30 grams of protein that I'm adding to my diet. But we also have some ground chicken we want to get rid of. So first I'm gonna eat all this ground chicken over the next couple weeks, and then I'll replace that ground chicken with the 2 cans of tuna, because the ground chicken is about 60 grams like per package. So if I eat a package a day, split it up, that's like 30 grams with 1 protein shake, 30 grams with another protein shake. That already puts me at 80 grams. And then by the time I have chicken and rice for dinner, I'm at about 120 grams. And if my ideal weight is around 140, it's pretty close to, I'm pretty sure it is 0.8 per pound. So it's not quite a gram per pound, but you don't necessarily need that much. And it's worked for me before in the past. So I'm obviously just going to repeat that. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to watch the Trend Twins, and then I will see you guys at the gym for chest. Peace. Alright guys, we're just getting in the elevator. I'm going to grab my headphones from the car and walk underground and go to the gym from there. So that's the plan. You guys, after watching that Trend Twins video, ego's starting to get out of control, man. I think we have to have a heavy bench press today. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna go for a PR question mark. But maybe go for 225 for 5 and do a heavy 4x5 day. Let's just see when we get in there.
Wanna be me. This ain't what I want. This is everything I need. No, I don't belong. Can't contain my jealousy. Stop looking at yourself. You're caught up in my spell. No hope. Can't you tell this ain't no wishing well? Stop. I can't agree with you. I can't believe this feeling's jealousy. Tell me, who was I born to be? What's wrong with me? My jealousy. Who was I born to be? Who was I?
Alright guys, I'm pretty happy with how that 205 moved, especially considering I held it for a good second before I brought it down. If it moved any worse than that, I think I would have just gone through straps and tried to get 225 for like 5 or 6. But right now, I feel like I could easily push it to 3 or even 4 with no straps. Wraps. So we're gonna go for a single, and I think we're gonna work our way up to a PR. Alright guys, so we hit 225 for a good clean single. That felt beautiful. Put on 245. We're going to do another single. We're going to put the wraps on for joint support. I'm pretty sure I could get this with no wraps, no problem. And also to reduce fatigue, it's just better to use the wraps. So we're going to rest a sec, put the wraps on, and then we'll go for 245 for a single. And then the last time I went for a PR, I did a 25-pound jump from 245 to 270, and I failed. And then I got it after I tried again, and then I even got 275 after that. So I'm thinking that for 245 for a single, I'm only going to go up 15 pounds for a single. So I'll go up to 260 for another single after this. And I think that will be a bit of a better warm-up. And then we'll go to 280, so a 20-pound jump. So not a 25 like last time. We failed to try it again, then we got it, right? And then we even did another 5 pounds after that. So I think with a little bit of a better warm-up and only a 20-pound jump as opposed to 25 like last time, we should be able to push 280. And if I fail, I'll rest, I'll try again, and hopefully we have success. So maybe my body just needs to feel the weight. Sometimes that happens to me. That's usually the number one reason why I fail PRs is my body, my central nervous system is a little bit late to respond, right? So when I bring it down the first time, and if I get stuck or if I fail, like my body has prepared for the load on the eccentric now. So if I rest and try again, I'm usually able to pump it out. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that, and then I think that should be a good warm-up. It's debatable on whether I should do a 270 single after the 260, but my problem is it's like if I do a 270 and I go for the 280, I don't want to get halfway up and fail, because I know that if I wasn't fatigued from that 270, I probably could have got it then, right? And that would bother the hell out of me. So I'd rather just fail today once or even twice, and then if that's the case, then the next time we definitely will hit the 270 single after the 260 single, right? Because then we know, like, okay, 260 just, it didn't get me close enough to 280. My body just wasn't as prepared. We weren't warmed up quite enough. So that 270 jump then makes sense, right? But my theory is that if I don't fail 270 and do 270 and then do 275, then I should be able to push the extra 5 pounds for 280, right? Because if I didn't fail that first 270, then the 270 would have moved smoother, and the 275 would have been even smoother than that. So failing that 270 and then still doing it after plus 275 means like, yo, without the fatigue, I could probably push 280. So that we're gonna go for it, of course, man. We watched the Trent Twins video. We're feeling super good today, man. Like everything's feeling good. So rested long enough. I'm gonna put the wraps on. And we're gonna get the single. Shit, that was heavy, boys. Can't lie. A 20-pound jump, I don't know, man. Psych! We're gonna hit that shit! We're hitting that shit, bro. With a single down in my fucking head, we're hitting that shit. Come on, man. We got this. Damn, bro. Oh, fuck. That was a solid ass attempt, man. Can't lie. Holy fuck. I'm so tired from that. Oh. Fuck, dude, you're this close. Well, 275 is certainly our 1 rep max. We failed 280. So, I just had the ego today. I watched the Trent Twins and I was like, yo, fuck it, I gotta do it. So, solid fucking attempt though, man. Holy shit, I am fucking happy with that. That was awesome. I'm not gonna try it again because I held it for a really long time. I literally gave it everything I had. I could literally see the bar on this side, and it was like just about up, but this arm was struggling just a little bit more. If this arm had that little bit more push, like, oh man, fuck, it was close, dude. It's one of those times where, like, if you had a spotter, it's arguable that if your spotter had grabbed it and kind of gave you that little momentum as you got it back on the rack, you know what I mean? Like, I have seen guys get a PR like that. Same thing, it's like, imagine the clip was just a little bit more down, then hypothetically speaking, could have got it, because it was literally like centimeters off, man. Fuck, that sucks though. That sucks, can't lie. Solid attempt though. I'm very happy with that. So, I think now for fun, I'm gonna strip the bar, and I'm just gonna pound out 135 as much as possible, and then I'll get on to the rest of my workout. So, yeah, man, pretty fucking happy with that, honestly. Especially because I haven't really been prioritizing flat bench. I've been prioritizing incline a little bit, and I haven't done like 4x5s or any super heavy benching. I've just been consistently kind of benching around 185. So, honestly, man, I'll fucking take that. That was awesome. I'm hyped about that. And 260 was definitely the way to go before jumping up. If I did 270 before, it definitely would have got stuck like halfway. And that would have really sucked. Because then I would have been wondering if I couldn't push it if I wasn't tired, like I was talking about before. So I think we definitely warmed up correctly. And yeah, man, I'm gonna try this again in about about 8 or 9 weeks. So I got a couple of weeks till my birthday, and during these couple of weeks I got my final exams and things like that. So we're gonna be locked in, we're gonna be going hard at the gym as well. And then after that, I got a break from school, and I have 3 weeks before I go on vacation. So I got 5 weeks of like solid training the other 3 weeks, I don't even have to stress about school, and stress also makes a big difference in like how you sleep and stuff. So everything should really start like lining up perfectly. Take a little rest on vacation, still work out, of course, but just overall, it'll be a better good for recovery. Come back, go hard for a couple weeks, and at the end of May, we'll go for 280. I think that's the plan. And then I think maybe end of summer, we'll go for like 285. And hopefully we can hit like 290 like before the end of the year. And then honestly, bro, I think I'll have 295 and 300 by next summer, by the time I go to a show. That will be sick. And if I get 315 by the end of the summer, or by the end of that year, 2027, that would be really fucking awesome. So, I'm almost there, man. I'm almost there. That was fucking solid, dude. You know, low-key, should I attempt it again, though? Should I say fuck it? Fuck it, we ball, and then try again? Like, what do you guys think? You feeling that? Bro, low-key, I think you guys are right, bro. Fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna unrack this shit just to get it back up here, and I'm gonna rack it again. And we're gonna fucking hit it, bro. We gotta fucking try, man. Because if I don't try, then who knows what could have happened. If I try and I fail again, like, okay, holy fuck, strip the bar and fucking get on with the workout, dude. You're wasting fucking time, wasting games. But if I hit it, though, that'll be pretty fucking sick. And that right there could fucking hold the arc. Okay, we'll go 2 plates and move to the other side, because it's gonna get too heavy and tip. Oh, dude. I knew today was gonna be a good fucking chest day, man. The sun's shining, no school. It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day for chest. Oh, I guess that's 275. Let's get 25 on there. 2.5. 277.5. The other 2.5, round it out to 280. And nothing that clips on it, because it clips at 0.2 pounds to the bar, and I don't want to do that. God damn! Jeez! Alright, boys. Oh. Try again. Whether I get this or fail this, after this, we're gonna rep up 135, and then I'm gonna end the video there. Because incline, cable flies, and triceps, you guys seen like 100 times. And this video's already been rolling for a while, and I gotta get a move on with my workout. So I don't wanna end up wasting too much time to set up an angle or two or get distracted talking to you guys. So I gotta lock in and finish my workout, but I will bring you guys along for this attempt, as well as repping out 135. Fresh 3 years ago, I could go 20 no problem. I wonder if I could get almost 30 now. Alright guys, way too much ego. Quarter way up. Alright boys, we put in all the effort though. We're effort maxing, alright? Effort was there, we tried our best. First attempt was fucking awesome. I know for sure the next time I attempt this, it's gonna go up. Like after about 8 weeks of training, it should go up no problem. And then if it moves well, like it's even worth attempting 285 at that point. Either way, we got a game plan. I'm gonna rep out 135. I'll bring you guys along for that. And then that's it. I gotta get through the rest of my workout. But enjoy me repping out 135. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, we're down 150 pounds. I'm gonna go for some reps here. Honestly, bro, I think I'll probably be gassed by like 10 or 11. I definitely want to challenge myself in a couple weeks just to see how many times I can rep out 135 when I'm fresh. See if I can beat 20 for my record a few years ago. Like, I should be able to get to 30. I'm still gonna do as many as I can here, but I'm so fatigued. I'm happy to get even just 10 or 12, like just a simple set. But if I can get more, that's pretty cool. Let's get it, guys. first. Oh wow, 15. Wow, boys, we got 20. That's funny. Wow, 22. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. 22 reps, pretty cool. We're gonna end it here. And thank you guys for watching the video. I'm so tired now. But we're not finished yet. We gotta keep going. Alright guys, so we obviously finished the workout. We had to run to the store. We had to get some ranch dressing because I like to put sriracha and a little bit of ranch on my chicken and rice. And then of course I had to pick up some tuna because you know we be tuna maxing in this house. Pretty sure I talked about that at the start, how we're like kind of changing the diet a little bit. The 2 cans of tuna is 60 grams, 2 protein shakes is 50 grams, that's 110 grams. You have a chicken breast at dinner, that's give or take 30 to 50 grams. I think it's closer to 50. So you're easily at like 170 grams, and at the very minimum you're at like 140. So way up there, really easy to hit your protein. And I have a lot of ground beef or ground chicken that I got to finish eating before I start tuna maxing again, that I used to do before. But it's going to be the same because one tube, like I said, is 60 grams, and that's the equivalent to like 2 cans of tuna. Yeah, so that's the plan moving forward. We're back home. It's chill. It's still nice out, which is nice. But we're going to lock in. We're going to study. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.